Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. And let's talk about Hyatt because Hyatt today introduced stuff. There's changes coming to the program in May. And the best I can describe it as is stuff because it's not great. So, you know what? Without further ado, let's just go straight to the horse's mouth here. And we're going to go to the Hyatt newsroom. News releases World of Hyatt to roll out new enhancements, including digital point sharing and early award access to provide members more flexibility and planning confidence. Don't really care about that. Some of that is good. Some of that is World of Hyatt today announced a thoughtful update to the program, introducing its published award chart, reinforcing its commitment to transparency, predictability, and long-term member value. Beginning in May, World of Hyatt will expand from 3 to 5 redemption levels within each of its existing 8 categories. So, there were 24 redemption levels prior to today's announcement. After today's announcement, there will be 40. World of Hyatt will also separately introduce 2 new enhancements designed to make the program even more rewarding for members. World of Hyatt points represent possibility, a long-planned family vacation, a spontaneous weekend getaway, or once-in-a-lifetime. Members travel with confidence because they know exactly how far their points can take them. That confidence is rooted in our published award chart, a true industry differentiator that provides the clarity and transparency members value and trust. Beginning in May, the award chart will expand to 5 redemption levels: lowest, low, moderate, upper, and top. This update enables more precise alignment at the hotel level within clearly defined category caps, and the added levels allow the program to manage peak demand more precisely by reducing the need for broad increases or major category shifts in the future. While the updated framework takes effect in May, World of Hyatt will implement the changes thoughtfully, with limited hotels moving a limited number of nights into the upper and top categories in 2026, and broader adoption in the that follow. After 5 years without a meaningful structural update, this evolution reinforces long term stability and protects the integrity of the program rather than fundamentally changing it. This adjustment allows the program to grow into the updated chart for years to come. 5 redemption levels now: lowest, low, moderate, upper, and top. And they're saying that upper and top won't have a significant number of hotels moving into this. Precisely the new enhancements members are seeking. As World of Hyatt continues to listen closely to members, the program plans to introduce new enhancements designed to make it even more engaging. Later this year, members will be able to share points digitally, making it easier than ever to help a loved one begin their next adventure or turn a special occasion into a shared experience. Additionally, Explorers Globalist, Lifetime Globalist, and World of Hyatt credit card members will enjoy early access to award night availability and more opportunity to plan ahead and turn points into memorable future getaways. More details coming soon. I think those more details will also include perks of a higher tier World of Hyatt card, because they're highlighting World of Hyatt credit card members. I don't think they're meaning just their business card and the World of Hyatt card as it is. This is advance notice of annual category changes. So providing advance notice allows members time to book and plan and book at current category levels before changes take effect. Those reservations will be honored as booked. The expanded redemption levels are intended to reduce the need for larger category shifts over time by allowing for more precise seasonal alignment within each category. World will continue its established annual hotel category review process, with yearly category changes announced in April. Separately, 5 hotels will shift up one category: Andaz Beach, the Hyatt Centric Malta, the Hyatt Regency Bay Resort, Hyatt Place San Antonio Northwest Medical Center, and Grand Hyatt Inn. One hotel will shift up 2 categories. That's the Grand Hyatt Grand Cayman Resort and Spa, opening in 2026. And one hotel will shift down 1 category, the Barnett, which is part of the JDV by Hyatt brand, effectively starting today to better reflect current market conditions. They're highlighting more ways to earn, redeem, and explore. Since the award chart was last updated in 2021, World of Hyatt is expanded in meaningful ways. Members can now experience iconic lifestyle brands like the Standard and Bunkhouse hotels, discover luxury all-inclusive stays through brands such as Impressions by Secret, Zoetry Wellness and Spa Resorts, Dreams Resorts and Spa, or enjoy outdoor escapes with Under Canvas. At the same time, Hyatt has grown in sought-after destinations around the world, making World of Hyatt points one of the more powerful in the industry, opening the door to richer, more personalized experiences. World of Hyatt's loyalty program is designed to unite Hyatt's growing brand portfolio while delivering meaningful member experiences. A strong program must exceptional value with long-term stability by maintaining a published award chart with fixed amounts and expanding flexibility within defined category caps. World of Hyatt reinforces its commitment to transparency, predictability, and lasting member trust. More places to earn, redeem, and explore. So some of this is to large increases in the number of points needed for a stay. A top end category 8 with their highest tier of redemption value is going to be about 75,000 points a night. And it will go down shift with each category as well. So category 7 will have a lower top end, category 6, etc. So I I don't like that they are going from 24 redemption 40. I think it probably would have them to do the category shifts that were introduced that were floated in a now fake post that went up last week about that. I don't know how fake that post actually was. The person who authored it and claimed that they authored this as a fake post said that there was going to be a category 9 and category 10 going forward. 10 categories at 3 redemption levels each would have been 30. And this is 40. So you're adding 10 on top of, so 40 overall. If this makes options for me making the category 1s and 2s that I will stay at for mini staycations a little bit cheaper so that I can earn more points elsewhere, great. But why are we going to 5? This is dynamic pricing without calling it dynamic pricing. And it's going to depend on the season. It's going to depend on this. It's going to depend on that. Yeah, just call it what it is. It is effectively dynamic pricing based on the tiering, right? And they can say that upper and top categories will be limited to start. That's great. That's for 2026. 2027, there's no reason to say that we're going to add thousands, hundreds of thousands of more nights to upper and top categories just because of the demand that we've been seeing at our category 7s and category 8s. The new chart updates are pretty wild. So we've got some of the updated charts here. We're just going to go off of that. So going to Danny, World of Hyatt award charts. So this is what the new chart is going to be looking like. Standard room. This is hotel category. This is the all-inclusives for the new chart. Miraval. So this is the new chart starting in May. Lowest for category 1 will be 3,000 points a night. That's nice. Low will be 4,500. Moderate would be 6,000. Upper would be 7,500. And top would be 9,000. Well, for top 9,000, that's a peak night at a category 2. But not anymore. Category 2s are going to start at lowest at 6,000. Category 3s, 8,000, 12,000, 15, 20,000. Category 4, 12, 20, 25. Category 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Category 6, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40,000 points a night at a top band. Don't like that. 7 is going to go from 25, 30, 35, 45, 55. And category 8 will start at 35,000 points and go all the way up to 75,000 points on top. Is not great across the board. The old chart for the all-inclusives, they're getting an update. A's for the will start at 12,000, go up to 25,000 a night. B from 15 to 35. C 20 to 40. D 25 to 55. E up to 75. And F, category F resorts are going to go from 45,000 to 85,000 on top nights. Miraval is going to see its as well. Standard room, single occupancy goes from a lowest of 40,000 up to a top of 75. Premium suite double occupancy will go up to as high as 160,000 points a night, depending on what you're staying at. That's Miraval Resorts. That's a whole other thing. So we highlighted those. We're going to stop sharing. What was shared in a fake post last week would have been significantly better than what we've gotten here. They're saying that they're sticking to their 8 categories. That is the big win. How quickly are hotels going to jump upper and top? How quickly are they going to call for upper and top to be more of the award chart than Hyatt is letting on? Going to be dependent on the number of bookings. It's going to be dependent on what the franchisee and what Hyatt wants to do. If Hyatt owned all of their real estate, this would make a lot more sense. Hyatt doesn't own any of its real estate and relies on the facilitators and the hotel owners to make this work. say we're going to see a lot of their franchisees just storm out. I don't know why they needed to do this and why they needed to do it this way. Now, in terms of earning Hyatt points going forward with this new reality setting in May, you do have Rakuten Chase as a one-to-one transfer partner. You have the Sapphire Reserve portals. Now, if Chase and Hyatt are going to integrate further and have Hyatt hotels across the board in Chase Travel eligible for World of Hyatt benefits, and if you book through the travel portal, then you get your Elite Night added, you get the full booking rates, all of that, the 8 times points on the Sapphire Reserve, you get whatever points for booking with the cash booking World of Hyatt. Maybe this can work out pretty well, especially if you take those 8 points per dollar, transfer them over to Hyatt. So your Hyatt stays through Chase Travel will be 8% cash back, or 8 points per dollar. I don't know. This feels like a half step to just going fully dynamic. And if World of Hyatt was going to go fully dynamic, they should just rip the bandage off sooner than later. The idea of I can stay at a hotel that costs $200 a night for 10,000 points and still got my 2 per point redemption, cool, but I don't know. The category 1 to 4 points redemptions, when compared to Marriott and Hilton, it's great to say that I use significantly less points. And the value of the points may still be there. I don't know how that's going to work in this new 5-tier setup. And while Hyatt is promising upper and top will be limited to start, there's no way they're going to keep that promise for 2027, 2028, 2029. This is dynamic pricing in all but name. And if that's going to be the case, just give us dynamic pricing and give us more ways to earn your points, because if you're going dynamic, that just means that the overall point value that you're going to get from the points, what the value of the points is going to nosedive. Just start the process now. Like, this is where you're going, and it's pretty evident that this is where you're going to be going. So just give us ways to earn even more World of Hyatt points now, and just go the way of Marriott and Hilton, and to a much lesser extent, IHG. Let us buy your points with the 100% bonus. If you're going to go dynamic, rip the bandage off. This is the beginning of the end of the award chart. And I don't see why Hyatt should delay the inevitable. Just rip off the bandage. You're going to introduce a new card, at least one new card with Chase. If you're going to integrate yourself into the Chase Travel Portal, which it sounds like is part of the credit card agreement that was hinted at in November by Hyatt, get that done sooner rather than later so that I can at least start making those bookings in the Chase Travel Portal. And the Chase Travel Portal, and to a much extent the Built Travel Portal, will probably be the easiest way to extract significant value out of Hyatt. I don't know why you wouldn't just guarantee yourself at least 1.67 cents per point with the Sapphire Reserve and just use your Chase points that way and not worry about it, and still get your status reflected, still get everything reflected. I'm sort of disappointed by this. We'll just have to see what happens going forward, but Hyatt is introducing 5 tiers, where previously there were 3 across the 8 categories of their regular hotels. And these 5 tiers are also going to be reflected at their all-inclusives and going to be reflected at Miraval as well, which makes all the sense in the world for sure. But this is dynamic pricing in all but name. They promise a slow transition, but as soon as those hotels can call everything top or upper as quickly as they can, they're going to do it. And that's just going to be the reality we're going to face. So be prepared to watch those point values for reasonable redemption value, or the points guys for point value for Hyatt go from where it is now to significantly less in the next 2.5, 3 years. But that's going to do it for this one. If you hit the like and subscribe button down below, check out Stacking Points. We do a live here on YouTube on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Comment for other ways to support me outside of YouTube. But let me know what you think down below. And a couple of videos are going to pop up over here. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.